Hey, it's Amanda. I mentioned earlier today that I had remembered my dream, and because I was saying that I haven't been remembering my dreams here, even though I dream a lot, because just like crashing and been getting up super early and not going back to sleep. So anyways, today I did go back to sleep and I had lots and lots of dreams, and one that I remembered I wrote down. And for me, I believe like dreams are you, like all the characters represent yourself or aspects of yourself that you say maybe mirrored in other people around you. And like the purpose is just, for me, is just like your personal meaning and interpretation. So I do go online and like I Google, like there's a scorpion in my dream, so I Google like meaning of a scorpion. So, and I find it really easy. And if I just ask Siri, hey, give me a meaning of the dream where I'm jumping on a trampoline or whatever. So I did that. I took some time and wrote my dream down and did some interpreting, and it was kind of cool because I've just like rebooted and restarted my life again. This is my 7th move since I've been to Mexico in under 2 years. So, and like my 3rd, I bought into 3 houses, moved 7 times. Now I'm here renting and I still own part of all the other houses. It's kind of bonkers. But anyways, the point is like, I like looking at my dreams, and I was excited and wanted to share about this one because like I was at this hotel and there was an alarm that went off, and so I immediately ran to go tell somebody that was staying at the hotel, and it was like 5-6 blocks away where they were, like a little bit far. And so I ran, and then after a couple blocks I looked down and I was barefoot. I didn't have any shoes on, and I was like, oh gross. Like I'm in the street with walking on everything on the street with my bare feet. And then I looked in my hand and I had a video recorder, a camcorder that I had won like at some kind of door prize, but it had no battery or SIM card in it. So then I was thinking of all weird things to have that with me, and no wallet or keys or nothing. And so then I decided like that I couldn't go all the way to tell them, and I was just gonna pop into the OXXO and grab these like spicy peanuts OXXO has. OXXO's a really prominent Mexican corner store, like a 7-Eleven kind of idea, or a Mac store. And they have these spicy peanuts that me and Sal both like. Anyways, so I went into this OXXO, and it was a house, and that's common in Mexico that like houses are stores. And it was like a really weird way to get into the door of the OXXO. It was like a little bit built on a cliff, and the house was up a bit higher. So to like crawl and on ropes and along this net, and like it was dangerous and a little scary. And then there was just kind of a nice gentle slope with a few stairs and a door. So I went that way, and the doors wouldn't open. They just slid open a little bit, and I was like I wanted to go in, and the store woman was like, no, this is Cerrado, this is the out only, you have to go the other way. And I was like, oh, but I don't have any shoes, please, I just want to grab a snack. And she's like, no, you can't come this way. And so then I went the other way, and it was like, you know, I was like sweating nervous. Like in my dream, I felt like my heart was palpitating, and I was like fearful and scared I was gonna fall, and it hurt. And I was gonna give up, but I made it to the front door, and I got in the store, and there was a trampoline like over top of the whole floor area in the kitchen, and the store woman was feeding a baby. She said, "Oh, do you mind waiting a minute?" And there was a baby on the trampoline, and she was feeding it. And I said, "Sure, I know what I want." And so she showed me a couple things that were not the right kind of peanut, and then I found it. So I found the one I went for. And then she said, "Oh, by the way, the house is for sale." And I said, "Oh, really? It's like 2 houses in one?" And she goes, "No, actually there's 7. Or like room for 7. And I was like, whoa, this is huge. And so I said, "Can I look around?" And then I went, like, the main store and kitchen area was here from the front door. So I went over and down these stairs, and it was dark. And I went downstairs, and I thought, oh, I can't see anything. I need to turn a light on because I have my bare feet. Like, I don't want to step on anything. And so I found a light switch, and it was good thing because there was these glass vases that were balanced on the stairs, and I thought, oh God, thank God I didn't knock that over. And I was trying to get my foot over, and I still knocked the vase, but it didn't break. And I thought, oh, thankfully it didn't break because I don't want to step on glass. And then I saw a scorpion like run out from under the stairs, and he was like a pretty big scorpion with his tail up. And then this cat come running downstairs, and the cat was down there, and that scorpion was chasing the cat around. And so I jumped, so like the cat was over there with the scorpion. So I thought, okay, there's maybe more, but I'm just gonna like take a quick look. So I jumped down, and I like quickly saw in the bathroom, and then the cat came like running into my arms, and I grabbed him, and I could feel his heart beating like from being scared. And so I grabbed him, and we went back upstairs, and I woke up. So when I did some dream interpretation, I found that like, I mean, I've just had a lot of doors closed to me. So I found that very straightforward. Like the way I wanted to go, I couldn't go. Like even though it was easy and the way I wanted, it was closed, and I had to go a more long and arduous way that I felt danger. But when I was climbing on, I thought this could be fun. Like people pay money to go to these zip line adventure things. Like I could be seeing this as fun. And that's like true because I left my last place like under duress, like threat. And so it could have been fun finding a new place to rent and like moving nicely. It could have been fun, but it was a dangerous feeling. So that was point on, I thought. Then when I got inside and saw that giant trampoline in the kitchen, trampolines are like rebounding, like soft landing, easy rebound, like that I'm gonna bounce into a new, more perfect life quicker. And like the no shoes was finding new ground, feeling unprotected. Your feet are like security and sure footing. So I was constantly careful and knew that I didn't have shoes. So it says like that maybe you're like losing your direction or your purpose. So I felt that was really also straightforward, like felt very vulnerable moving forward and had to make different plans because I didn't have the shoes. And so the stairs down are obviously like into the subconscious. Like anytime you go downstairs, and especially into the darkness, this is like the recesses of the patterns and the fear programming and the unconscious. And if you're in a dream and you go up like to the attic or upstairs, that's all these super consciousness and like messages from the spirit guides. So that's real easy. I'm sure that's easy to remember, the stairs up and down. And so the scorpion was stress, feeling danger in the waking life, and it's time to slow down and relax. And they're related to change and transition periods. so they could warn of threats and danger, but they represent like powerful inner hidden emotions. So that came out from the subconscious as soon as I came. Like, that's a place I can get that. And the cat being chased by that was the feminine, the intuitive side. The cat's like comfort, companionship, and it came to me and for comfort. So to me, it felt like my relationships are leaning into me and supporting me through this change, because the dream stuff was saying if you're chasing a cat or you want it and it's running away, it's like you're chasing after comfort and security in a relationship that's not there. So that was interesting. And just the wrong way in the door was like was what I already said. And the fact there was a baby on that trampoline is really, nose on your face, kind of obvious. Like, my new beginning, a new birth, a rebirth I'm gonna bound back faster. And like I was, I got like the guide main character woman was trying to show me the wrong snacks, and I was like, oh, but I want my favorite and the thing I want and that I came here for, and I did find it and get it. So that was like a positive, that I can keep focused and get what I want right now. And yeah, the soft landing, bounce to new heights for the trampoline. And then I thought like the 2 houses for sale is like the mind and the heart, like the struggle between the mind and the heart. And she's like, no, there's 7. So I thought of the 7 chakras. So I'm spending more time writing, journaling, pulling cards, meditating, like using all the resources I have so that I can bounce back. And yeah, that was what I found. So I thought that was really cool, and I'm gonna be pretty focused on journaling and dream journaling and interpretation. There's lots of great resources online, or you can drop one into the chat and I'll give my best go. I'm not a professional, but I have just curiosity, and I really like dreams.